So if you see me out somewhere, I'm gonna be just as normal as you. I don't waste my time trying to argue with just one or two people about what's right and what's wrong anymore. That's why I'm on here seeking an audience. I've learned not to argue with people that have no understanding anyway. And I'm here anyway because God needs me to be here. He told me you people need me to come here and stand up and tell the truth. You know, anybody that's followed Trevor McConnell, knowing from the beginning when God sent me to Memphis, and then when I accepted God's calling, he started revealing to me people that was around me or I crossed paths with that was pedos or done some really bad stuff, and I had to look these people right in their eyes and call them out. You know, I mean, this is no secret what I've been doing. You know, obviously I raise children. So you're not going to see me act like this around the children. Like if you see me out somewhere or something like that, and even if God reveals something about you to me, I'm not going to say something in front of the children. A little bit smarter than that. I'm here to save children, not get them taken away or something because I overreact. See, that's the problem. You guys think, oh, because this man says, oh, God sent me, that I'm going to do something crazy. Well, it's the exact opposite. I'm going to buckle down, and I'm going to get on here, and I'm going to get my voice, and then I'm going to stand up against everything and everybody that God tells me is wrong. So, and you look in my eyes, there's no hatred left. I'm dead set on what I'm doing. I know who I am, and I know what I'm supposed to do. And I know the truth about a lot of you people that are hiding in secret, as I've been calling you guys out all this time, saying what God tells me to say. And like I said, it's not personal. I don't let it be personal to me anymore. What God showed me. I'm just a messenger. I'm just supposed to say it. I'm supposed to pull you aside and look deep into your eyes and say what God tells me to say. Plain and simple. No big deal. I do it for God. So then, right then and there, you people know that God lives, because a stranger just pulled you aside and looked right in your eyes and pulled out your deepest, darkest secret. Like I said, you can take it how you want. I've been doing this for years now. And I'm used to, like I said, you people, you'll get on there and you'll try to mock me or say, oh, God wouldn't do that. You guys don't know what God's going to do because you're too busy teaching Santa Claus and fairy tales and stuff to know what it means to teach your children about God. And like I said, I'm not talking to all of you, but if you're somebody that don't apply to the things I'm saying, you're getting offended, you're just wasting your time. Because obviously I'm not talking to you anyway. But to certain people, I'm going to trigger something inside of you. And then God's going to start bringing them thoughts to your head. And you're going to know what you've done. And when God puts something on your heart, it's not something you can ever run from. It's not something you can hide from. All you got to do is turn back to the Lord. The things are changing. All these elites and everything, all these pedophiles and everything's coming out. Why do you think I've been calling these people out all this time? Everybody just wants to act like I'm crazy when I'm the one that's telling the truth all this time. And the one standing up here changed my ways. And you know, and how I know that you people could change? Because I was the worst sinner there was. One of the worst ones there was. And if God can take a hold of me and change me, and I can come here now and do this because I know how important it is for the future of our children, then you people are gonna be able to do it too. Rise up. It don't matter what anybody says or thinks. You're seeing me around here on the other side of the screen because God told me to come here. He said his children needed me to be here, to stand up for what's right and not what's wrong. So I won't stay on here too long. And like I said, a lot of you, it's going, you know what I mean? It's going right over your head. I know that. I mean, most of you have already bowed down on your hands and knees to a president, thinking this president's going to save you, when all he's doing is just digging us deeper and deeper and keeping you distracted from what's going on with our people. So, like I said, you can take it how you want, hate me or love me. I'm not here to be your best friend. I'm here to do what needs to be done and say what needs to be done. And most of you that act like you're Americans, you're not real Americans. You're desecrating and letting everything that our forefathers fought and died for be desecrated. Because why? Because you people care more about the money than the people. I don't follow you. I'm not with what you guys say you're right or you're left. I'm in the middle. I know both sides of you is wrong, and nobody is taking accountability. What do you think that's going to lead our children to? Suffering. Nobody is perfect. You people are going to have to all come together and take accountability for what you've done, and then we stand together and we save this country. Because if not, you people that are so-called Americans, you're knockoff Americans. You're not real Americans, because the Americans are having to come here and stand up for what's right. You people ain't doing it because you care about money. I won't get too carried away right now. Love ya. I hope you understand. But I know most of you is not, because you're, like I said, you're way too far in on this. You're going to say, oh, it's AI saying this, it's this, that. I mean, it's whatever. Don't change what I'm doing. God bless. Like I said, if you don't like it, my name's Trevor McConnell. If it bothers you that bad, you need to speak to me face to face, so I can look you in your eyes and say what God tells me to say. We're past the John Smithing part. You guys ain't gonna John Smith me. No way.